It starts with 28 seconds of grainy security footage that has haunted the internet for over a decade. If you watch the clip, you see a young man dressed in a bright yellow t-shirt and denim shorts. He is sprinting out of the sliding doors of an airport terminal in Bulgaria. He isn't running to catch a plane. He is running away from something. He bursts through the doors, races across the pavement, and scales an 8-foot barbed wire fence without hesitating. He lands on the other side and disappears into a dense field of sunflowers. He leaves his luggage, his phone, and his passport behind. And after entering that field, he is never seen again. This is the story of Lars Mittank. Before those terrifying final seconds, Lars was just a normal 28-year-old guy from northern Germany. He worked at a power plant, he had a girlfriend, and he was close with his parents. In July 2014, he flew to Golden Sands, Bulgaria, with a group of friends. It's a resort famous for its sunny beaches, cheap drinks, and loud nightlife. For the first few days, everything was perfect. They were just regular guys enjoying a summer holiday. The trip took a dark turn near the end. On one of their final nights out, Lars got separated from his group. We don't know the exact details, but reports say he got into an argument with some other German tourists, allegedly over a football rivalry. The shouting turned physical, and Lars was punched hard in the side of the head. The result was a ruptured eardrum. It sounded like a minor injury at the time, just a bad end to a fun trip. But when the group prepared to fly home on July 7th, a local doctor gave Lars bad news. He told him that the cabin pressure of a commercial flight could cause permanent damage to his ear. He was grounded. Lars insisted his friends fly home without him. He was prescribed an antibiotic called cefuroxime and checked into a cheap, unfamiliar hotel near Varna Airport for one night. As his friends boarded their plane, Lars waved goodbye. It was a moment he was left truly alone in a foreign country. In the middle of the night, Lars began making frantic phone calls to his mother back in Germany. His voice was a whisper. He told her that people were watching him from the hallway. He said he was hiding. He told her that 4 men were following him, and he frantically asked her to cancel his credit cards. At one point, he reportedly said, "They don't want me to leave here alive." His mother later said she could hear his heart pounding through the phone. Lars spent the entire night awake, terrified of an invisible enemy. The next morning, July 8th, a taxi dropped him off at the airport. He texted his mom that he was safe, but he still needed a doctor to sign off on his flight. He walked into the airport medical center to see Dr. Kostakostov. The doctor later testified that Lars was acting erratic and nervous, but he wasn't violent. But then, a construction worker simply walked into the office to do some repairs. For reasons we will never know, the sight of the stranger triggered a primal panic in Lars. He jumped up from his chair and shouted, "I don't want to die here. I have to get out of here." That is when the footage begins. Lars bolted from the exam room. He left his backpack, his cell phone, and his wallet sitting right there in the office. He ran to the terminal, dodging confused travelers, out the doors, and over that fence. Police used drones and search dogs to comb through the sunflower field he ran into. They searched for weeks, but they found nothing. Not a shoe, not a shred of that yellow shirt. It was as if he vanished into thin air. So what happened? The theories are endless. Some believe the punch to his head caused a delayed brain injury or concussion, leading to severe confusion and psychosis. Others point to the antibiotic he was taking, cefuroxime, which lists paranoia as a rare but possible side effect. And then there is the darker theory that Lars was right, that he really was being targeted by criminals in Bulgaria. Perhaps drug traffickers he stumbled across during that first fight, and that his fear was entirely justified. Whatever the cause, the result is a tragedy. His family is still waiting for answers. If you have any theories, or if you think you've seen someone who looks like Lars, please contact the authorities.